Hi guys and welcome to my channel. It's Vesna here. For today's video I'm participating in a challenge hosted by Marilyn from Fabulous Designs on a Budget as well as Kimberly from Diva Designing on a Dime. If you haven't checked out their channels, I will be linking their channels to the description below, but please make sure you check them out. They have some fantastic videos on design and I'm sure you'll love them. For today's video, we had to create a beverage for this season, as well as decorate our beverage or bar carts in the theme of spring or Easter. So this is what I have done. I have created kind of like a fancy coffee dessert, as well as I've decorated my bar cart. So the drink I'm making is actually called Dalgona coffee. It's my spin on it, my spin on a whipped coffee. The ingredients I used are this flavoring, which is a chocolate hazelnut. I bought it at Marshall's. Some 3% milk, some Nescafe instant coffee, as well as sugar, just plain white granulated sugar. I will also be adding some flavorings at the end. So I'm just mixing the coffee and the sugar with boiling water. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of each. So 2 tablespoons water, 2 tablespoons coffee, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm just whipping it until it gets a really, really thick consistency. It took about 3 minutes, I would say. So if you take a look at the product when it's done, see it's not falling off of, it's not falling off of the mixer or anything like that. And then I go ahead and I put it in these glasses. So first you put the milk in, and then I will also be adding these chocolates. So, but then I put this on top of the milk, and I don't mix it. I just want it right on top here. It makes it look a little bit nicer. I probably should have added a little bit more milk, but it still tasted good and it looked great. I'm going to shave these little chocolates, and they're just the little chocolates from Costco, and they're milk chocolates. So I add 1 tablespoon of flavoring in here. You can add as much or as little as you want because it's really up to you. And then I'm shaving basically 1 little chocolate for both. Again, as little or as much as you want. I did add ice in here because I wanted it to be a little bit colder and I wanted it to be like an iced coffee. And I'm also adding these pizzelles, which I bought at Costco as well. I'm just splitting 1 into half and adding a chocolate and the pizzelle in there. And then I'm going to be using these metal straws. I got these off of Amazon. And they're great. They're reusable, great for the environment. And you can wash them and reuse them, which is great. So here's what the final product looks like. I think it looks really, really nice. It looks like a dessert. Tastes really good. My chocolate fell over, but it tasted really, really good. And it can be served in the summer or in the spring. So here I'm going to move on to decorating my bar cart. So here you can see all of the different items I'm going to be using. Using these 2 mugs. One is a Ray Dunn mug, this one, and the other one I think I got from Walmart. Then I'm using some beverages, so some water, some sparkling water, and some juice. So there's this little bunny that I got at Marshall's. I have my K-cups in an antique container that I got at the antique market. And then I have this tray that I actually got from my mom a few years ago. It has a few dings, so I probably will have to redo it at some point. But for now, it's usable. So for the bar cart, I'm going to be cleaning it out first. So I'm just using some Pledge to wipe it down, and I have to move my son's little car that he likes to push in my way. So I'm going to use this little bunny here that I got at Marshall's, and this vase and flower. The vase is from the dollar store that I upcycled. I actually painted it white. Put my Keurig on here, my K-cups, and the little container for the K-cups I actually got at an antique market. And then I have these Ray Dunn mugs that I'm also adding onto here. And at the bottom of the There's a shelf at the bottom of the cart where I'm going to just be adding beverages. So as you can see, excuse me, there's what the cart looks like, somewhat done. I think I'm going to add a few more things, but I wanted to show you the bottom. So here's the bottom with the juice boxes, as well as I added a little pot that I filled with lavender. So I actually wound up adding another mug. I added the little summer, it's like a summer spring mug from Ray Dunn. So now I have two larger mugs and a smaller mug. So this guy right here, it's also very cute. And then at the bottom, I actually just rearranged the juice boxes a little bit and added this large egg from Marshall's on the left hand side, my left, and 3 little eggs from the dollar store, and a little bunny here. The juice boxes and the bottles of water are low, but it's nice for the kids to be able to just grab them as they need them when we have parties and such, so it's a good height for them. If you enjoyed this video, if you haven't and would like to, please subscribe to my page. Make sure you hit the little bell so that you can get notifications when I post new videos. And don't forget to check out the playlist for this challenge. Also, make sure that you check out Marilyn at Fabulous Designs on a Budget, as well as Kimberly from Diva Designing on a Dime. So thanks for coming and have an excellent day.